Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So this past week has been insane. I haven't been able to film at all. I've been reading. I go to class, read, and then come back and read until basically 10 to 11 p.m. So it's been insane. I've had to read a 500-page book, and then on top of that, like pages and pages and pages of reading for my 5 classes. So I finally can catch a break. It's the weekend, and I decided I'm gonna go to the library all day today and try to organize my notes and the classes, make sure that everything looks good so that I'm set up for next week. It's currently Saturday, so technically I have today and tomorrow, but I don't want to do too much because it's also good to give your brain a break. But I need to show you guys what I just got. I went to Madruga Bakery, is how I think you say it, and I got an egg sandwich with an iced coffee. Iced coffee was, I'd rate a 7, but this egg sandwich, look at it. It looks so good. That looks amazing. Okay, I just inhaled that sandwich and it was pretty good. I just wish it wasn't as cold, but it was good. I've had, I'd say, better sandwiches in Jupiter. I forgot the name of it. I think it's called Mabel's Bagels. So good. Or maybe it's Maples. What I'm gonna do now is go to the library in Miami, the law library, and I brought my torts book and my property book, and I plan on also catching up on everything I have to do for next week. So the teachers or professors have put out not really homework but assigned readings, and typically the way that it works from what I've gathered is you read a bunch of stuff on your own, you really digest it, try to actually ask yourself questions that you think the teacher would ask you in class. It not only helps you reinforce your own learning, but also it prepares you for any cold calls the next day. And cold calls are real. I'm not sure if I told you guys already, but I had my first cold call. I was in my torts class and I think I did pretty well. I managed it and it was really fun. I actually really like the fact that there's so much discussion in law school, so it's not really memorize this, it's you get the facts of a case and then the professor goes, now let's think about what would have happened if this had happened. What would have happened if it was an accident? What would have happened if, let's say we're talking about property, the truck purposefully went over their land, but it was only a quarter of an inch. Is that trespass? Does that count as trespass? What are his defenses? What would you say if you were the plaintiff? So all of that stuff is super interesting to me, and I don't know, I just love law school. I love the way that everything we're learning is so applicable to real life and teaches you things that you should know. Whatever, I'm going on a tangent, but basically I'm gonna go to the library. It's 11:50 and it takes around like 5 minutes to get to the parking lot where I have a parking pass. Currently in the elevator, which breaks down like every single day, so I always have to climb 5 flights of stairs. Okay, I'm currently walking back to my car. It's like 6 p.m. so I've spent hours in the library, but I feel good. Back in the elevator on the 2nd floor and looking forward to being home. Okay, so I'm finally back and I decided I'm gonna take a quick breather just to chill out a little bit because I was sitting for hours and hours upon end, no break. And it was a little bit draining, but I also am very happy. And if you're wondering what I did, I'm pretty sure I explained at the beginning of this video, but basically I took that time to reorganize all the notes I had taken throughout my first week of law school, and I kind of made it more digestible and easy to read. It also refreshed my memory on a lot of the concepts that we learned, and I'm happy that I did it, but I also feel a little bit overwhelmed because I know that there's still so many pages of reading for me to do and I haven't even started any of it. So I think I'm gonna focus on that, and then maybe next weekend I'll focus on organizing the rest of my classes, which there are 3 of them that I didn't organize yet. By the way, look at these cute little posters my roommates have up. Hey guys, it's officially Monday, so it's been 2 days since that last clip, but I have been reading my ears off, and I was panicking a little bit last night because I was finishing reading my readings for today's classes, which are torts and elements. And I've mentioned this before, but elements isn't a normal class. It's one that's only required by the University of Miami. So I was panicking because I don't really understand that class too much, because I feel like every other core class is really straightforward and it's what you'd expect, just a bunch of cases. But elements is more of an abstract class that attempts to teach you how legislation works. And I don't know, it's just a very dry topic in general. Not saying that the professor is bad or anything, but it's just a hard concept to grasp for me. I've been emailing upperclassmen, like 2Ls and 3Ls, like crazy the past few days, asking them for outlines, and these people came through so hard for me because I now have outlines for every single class. And I'm also waiting on one more upperclassman to give me his outlines, and he's been a straight A student his whole first year, so I know that they're good. That's basically the update. It's 7 a.m. right now, and my first class, torts, is at 9 a.m. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the library and read over all of the cases that I read and make sure that I'm prepared for class. This is a strategy that one of my professors told me about. She said that's something that helped her when she was in school, was that she would read all of the cases, whatever, and then an hour before class she'd go to the library and read them again. So that is what I'm gonna do, because I really want A's and I've never wanted something this bad. Yeah, let's go to the library once again. Officially made it to the parking lot. Look at how beautiful this view in front of me is. Wow, am I easily impressed, or is that magnificent? This is what the elevator looks like, day 2. Gosh, so pretty. I sat in a spot that is not the cutest, just so that I can talk. Elements. My binder for elements. My laptop. It's 8:43. I printed out everything I need to print out, but now I'm gonna go to class. Hey guys, I'm officially done with my torts and my elements classes, and they were pretty intense. For elements, again, I don't know why, but something just is not clicking in my head. I don't think it's the fact that I don't understand. I think it's the fact that there's so much material and it's so dense and so dry that I just don't have the ability to be entertained by reading it, and I think that that's why I'm not really keeping anything in. Anyways, I'm gonna go to my house now and eat a meal because I'm starting to develop a headache. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there were any noteworthy moments in the day. I don't think that there were. Yeah, I'm just super happy to be done with classes, and I have to get started on my property class, which is tomorrow, because I was talking to my friend in one of my classes and she was saying that the property readings are insanely long and the case is very confusing. And this is my cat Mochi. Okay, big stretch. Another one. Right, here is the game plan for the rest of the day. It's 2:30. I've already eaten lunch, done everything I needed to do, taken a break, watched a YouTube video, you know, relaxed, and now it's grind time. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I have to get done today, what's due tomorrow, etc. Like I said in I think the previous video, we don't really get assigned anything, no assignments. It's just a bunch of reading. For property, I have to read a case that goes from page 19 to page 26 on some supplemental packets that we got. So does not seem to be a lot of pages at all. It's only 7 pages. After I finish reading that for property, then I also have to do this hypothetical worksheet. So we don't really have to turn it in, but it's gonna guide our discussion in class. And that hypothetical is only 1 page long and it has 4 questions on it. But I'm sure that from each question, he's going to bring up 10 different points. The class I have after property is civil procedure. And for that class, I have to read pages 332 to 360. And then in a different book, I have to read pages 263 to 290 and pages 5 through 6. It's a little bit more work, but I'll get through it. And have a great, amazing, lovely day.